Hello, how are you? We've made a couple of minor modifications to the vehicle, so this is going to be the final design of all of the 6 that come out as prototypes. Please don't message me on Facebook your feedback. There are feedback forms. Fill in the feedback form when the vehicles come out and you get a chance to physically lay your hands on them. Once we got the vehicle, Ian Pike, President of the RFBAQ, took it over Debra Rural Fire Brigade. Reason being, Debra's got permission from the fire service to build a LandCruiser, so they're very, very keen to get that happening, so they wanted to get hands on this one. And then Samford Rural Fire Brigade came up, and also Swatto, the local rep. Hello Swatto, hello Ferg from Samford. Samford's had a LandCruiser for a while, and they helped us by giving us what's on theirs and what it looks like. So let's go quickly around. These were quite slippery, so we've got non-skid treads on here. No change to the chainsaw locker. This locker here, a little bit of change. You'll notice the suction hose has now been moved over here, and this partition has been moved up to give you a little bit more storage in your wet area. It just makes it more accessible. No changes here, no changes here. This has been rotated so it's facing the correct direction. That was 4 bolts, good pick up that one. Rear recovery point, look at that, beautiful. So each one will come with one of them. The feedback was that this was too large, so it's now been brought down to the 19 litre fridge, so that gives you a little bit more space on this side for your kit bags and all your bits and pieces. Again, feedback has been that it needs more shelf space inside, so there's some there, and your AED will go up in there. So a better use of the space. Thank you very much for that feedback. So Ian Pike, President of the RFBAQ, had this for a few days. He took it down to the rock pools, Mother Mountain, between Gympie and Pomona. Also took it over to Debra Rural Fire Brigade, which we mentioned just before. We took it then back to Quick Corp. Quick Corp's taken the whole thing apart. They really wanted to have a look at the tank, see if the tank had moved at all, which it hadn't. So they were really pleased with that, and then they made the changes and rebuilt the whole vehicle. And so as you can see, a far better solution there for the handsets. That also allows you to see the water tank level, which is inside the cab. So there you go. We've got the final design for the 6 prototypes. All the prototypes are going to be the same. Please contact your local RFBAQ rep. Find out where they're going to be in your area. Don't fill in the feedback form until you get your hands on the vehicle. All those feedback forms are going to go to the Operations Strategic Working Group. It's got 3 RFBAQ reps on it. It's got 3 Rural Fire Brigade volunteers on it, and it's also got Rural Fire Service paid staff on it. With all those feedback forms, we'll sit down and we'll come up with the design of the general duties, general purpose LandCruiser, and then that can be modified. That means, do you want a high pressure pump on there? It's something you can order. Do you want a diesel pump on there? Again, something you can order. So the 550 litre tank, which is down in here, didn't move, didn't leak, and so we're hoping that that will be the platform for the future that allows us all this extra storage space.